So
Love
do you
it.
know Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, for anyone that doesn't know, it's this pyramid. Physiological needs are most important, followed by, other needs. And then it ultimately ends up with self-actualization, right? Well, Maslow stole that. He stole that idea. That idea is not his own concept. He actually was hanging out or spending time with the Blackfoote Nation, this Native American tribe, which had a hierarchy of needs that was not a triangle, but it was a pyramid. And at the bottom of their pyramid was self-actualization. The idea of, let me figure out what I need to do and who I am and how I want to contribute to the world. So self-actualization is not at the top, it's at the bottom, right? That's the bare minimum you can do. Figure out who you are and how you want to contribute to the world. The second level of that TP, right? It wasn't a pyramid, right? Was community actualization. So now that you figured out who you are and how you want to contribute, how do you want to contribute as a community? How is the community contributing to actually help other people out? A great example of this is recently there were like a bunch of fights happening at schools. A bunch of fathers left work and started showing up at the school as a way to address all this. So the community came to help out. Another example of this is someone was talking about how, like, in a village, someone was going through depression, right? And usually the solution is to just give someone, medicine, but they were instead, the community found out, well, why is this person depressed? Oh, because they haven't been able to work. Why haven't they been able to work? Oh, well, they don't have the right farming equipment. Oh, okay. They raised money through a GoFundMe to provide farming equipment. What else can we do? Oh, they have kids. We're going to have the community help watch the kids. Again, community actualization, this idea that we're co-creating. This is really important about community, right? And we're helping each other. I'm serving you so you can serve someone else, right? It's a ripple effect. And then at the very top, and this is the part that I love the most about this Blackfoote hierarchy of needs, is cultural perpetuities at the top. And cultural perpetuity is this idea that it means breath of life. And what that means is, by yourself, you're insignificant. Just your life alone, not that significant. You're going to live 80 to 100 years, might make an impact, might not, right? So in one way, you're not very significant. But in another way, as cultural perpetuity, you are breath of life, which means you are the connection between our ancestors and your descendants. You are the link. So you take all of their successes, failures, historical trauma, all of it. You decide what you bring from what you've learned from them and pass it on to the next generation. When you think of it that way, that you're representing people from like 10,000 years before and 10,000 years after, then you're like, whoa, this work that I'm doing, this business that I've made is much bigger than me. Anything that I make here in this business is going to affect generations of my family and other people, anyone else that I connect with. So when you see it that way, you're like, this is much bigger than just me. And the reason why so many people have mental breakdowns or, midlife or quarter life crises is because they've made everything about themselves and they've now reached a certain echelon, right? They're like, now I'm rich, now I'm successful, and I feel empty. Yeah. Because you've been serving yourself. You haven't been serving the community. And if you want to address that, then start serving the community.
I think we have to end it right there.